Hi, it's Kris in the 4 News Now First Alert Weather Center. It has been quite a Labor Day. The Labor Day storm impacting the entire region. By the time you are watching this Monday evening, things are quieting down very rapidly across the region. But today we had wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour in North Idaho. That was one of the highest wind gusts clocked in Apple at 60 miles per hour, 54 mile per hour gusts in Spokane, and the Columbia Basin wind gusts were in the 45 to 50 mile per hour range, and that has caused numerous problems. Power outages due to downed trees and power lines, blowing dust, tremendous accidents throughout the Columbia Basin and down into the Palouse because of zero visibility due to blowing dust, and the wildfires, which I think are going to be an issue for quite some time. We have had so many wildfires. Now, the result of today's winds will be, the impacts will be being dealt with for quite some time in terms of the weather itself. As we get into Monday evening, that is going to no longer be much of an issue. With one exception, we may have a frost in some locations. Here's the 4 things that you need to know about the weather. It is going to be a windy and dusty evening, early evening, much calmer overnight. The possibility of some frost in the usual places, Republic, Newport, Blanchard, Deer Park, Chatteroy, not Cheney, but I can't think of it. You know what I'm saying. Chawila. That's what I meant. Holy cow. I must have blown something loose in my brain today. 60s and 70s tomorrow, which is not that far below average, but it's a lot cooler than where we're headed. Here is a look at our forecast tonight. Clear skies, decreasing winds. In Spokane, 39 degrees. I think I need to change my background there. Boy, driving around looks like all the wheat is in. 70 for a high tomorrow. Sunny, cool, calm. How does that sound? Northeast winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's a look at our 24-hour forecast. So the front is through the region now, and we are going to start to see the winds dying down. You know what's interesting is I went outside, and I live in a house surrounded by old maple trees. So if there is even a little bit of a breeze, there are just twigs and branches and whole giant limbs all over my property. They shed like dogs. And there was nothing today. Umbrella still up. I mean, we were getting these winds out of the northeast, and our prevailing wind in the inland northwest is from the southwest. So those usually windy spots might not have been windy today, whereas areas that typically do not get hit when we have a big wind event were experiencing some of those stronger winds. I digress. Here's your 24-hour forecast. Let's go, as we go through the night, you'll notice that pressure gradient is just, spanning out like an accordion. Look down into the Four Corners region. That is where the strongest part of the storm is, particularly on the east side of the low, where they are going to get hammered with snow and cold in Colorado, parts of Wyoming. Meanwhile, we are looking west to that big old sprawling area of high pressure to move on in, warm us up, and really warm us up. We're back to the heat before you know it. Lows tonight will be in the 30s in many locations. Colville, Founders Ferry, Sandpoint, Deer Park, 41 in Spokane Valley, 42 in Coeur d'Alene. Highs tomorrow mainly in the 70s around the region. Just one exception there on the map at Coeur d'Alene, and 63 in Kalispell. Your planning forecast, so much for the 60s and 70s. We're up to 83 Wednesday, 86 Thursday, and then pushing 90 by the weekend. And it looks like a lot of blue skies and sunshine. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a terrific week, and that it is much calmer and pleasant where you are, and that you are not in the path of any of those fires. Meanwhile, I will have an update on your weather tonight on 4 News Now Nightside. Also an update on fires, evacuations. Our reporters are working so hard to make sure that you know what you need to know. So do join us if you can. Otherwise, I'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.